Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us for Medical Qigong. We're going to start out with warm-ups. I'm going to try to mirror you. So we're going to start with our feet together. That's a relatively closed position. And then we're going to open up to our left. You want the feet parallel. And that helps to ensure that the channels are open evenly in the front and in the back. Okay? So we're going to settle into this space. The tip of the tongue is going to touch the roof of the mouth. We're going to breathe in and out through the nose. And then with the right hand in a loose fist, we're going to start tapping about 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button. That's our lower dantian. For many of us, this is going to be a review. For some of us, it'll be the first time. So when we're doing these warm-ups, when we're doing these tappings, what we're doing is we're starting to open up the channels, starting to instigate that qi and blood flow. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create better qi and blood flow, more ease of the qi and blood flow. And we're going to continue up the midline of the body. To just underneath the clavicle, traveling laterally to underneath the arm, then down the sides of the ribs, back over to the center, coming on up, tapping into the shoulder. You can tap a little more firmly here maybe, but not if it hurts. Coming down the outside of the arm. And as we're tapping, we're connecting our mind's eye to the area that we're tapping. The back of the hand and the palm. Traveling up the inner aspect of the arm. Coming back to the very top of the shoulder, you're going to relax that arm, allowing it to become heavy as we tap into that meaty area of the shoulder. Slowing down. And then from here, we're wiping out anything we don't need or want. And then letting it go back into the earth. You can do this 3 times. You can do it more if you like. And then you settle back into the space again. Before then opening up the right side of the body, tapping with the left hand. Starting once again in that lower dantian. That's our lower energy center. And we're traveling in the same way, opening up the right side of the body as we did the left. Breathing into the body, breathing into the tissues. Wiping out anything you don't need, anything that you don't want, letting it go back into the earth. Settling in, and now opening up the lower half of the body. We've worked on the channels in the upper half of the body, in the arms and the torso. Now we're gonna work on the legs. So we're gonna keep those feet, remember, parallel, and then tap the inner thigh, and then coming up to the hip. This is a great chance to really relax those shoulders, relax the elbows, relax the wrists. Continuing on, we can widen our stance a little further, and then work our way down the inner aspect of the leg towards just above the ankle, the medial malleolus, or wherever it's comfortable for you. That's a key element of this medical Qigong practice. Go ahead and work your way to the lateral aspect, the outside of the legs. We want to stay within our comfort zone. This is not a push through the pain exercise. Coming up to the glutes, go ahead and slide that left foot a little closer to the right, maintaining that hip width, shoulder width distance. I'm going to turn around. Continuing up to just underneath the rib cage, waking up those kidneys. And then placing the palms at the low back. Once again, if this is rough on your shoulders, you can go ahead and bring the hands down. It's wherever it's most comfortable for you. And then we're going to circle down the sides and up the spine. We're warming the kidneys, activating that kidney energy. Before then, resting the palms at the low back, and then closing the eyes. And then we're going to breathe through the nose, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. And as you exhale, allowing that energy to flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back, allowing it to inflate just a little bit. And then exhaling, allowing it to flow to wherever it's needed within your body. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Then when you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides. And then we're going to close by bringing that left foot back to the right. Okay, as Henry has mentioned before, medical Qigong practice is made up of the mind intent, the breath, and then the physical exercise. The mind intent and the breath are the most important components of this. The physical exercise is important, but not as important as the other two. So as I'll be saying lots and lots and lots, if any of these exercises cause pain, perform these exercises perfectly, what you want is to combine that connection or strengthen that connection between the mind, the breath, and the visualization of the exercise. We start out with Reach for Happiness from the Golden Eight. It works on the lung and there was a little noise. Does that mean that I'm no longer connected? Checking. Okay. Okay. How long has it been going in and out? Do we know? Back now. Okay. So if that changes, please let me know. And I don't know how you're going to let me know. I'm sorry, we're still working on technical stuff. Okay, opening up, hip width, shoulder width apart. It was just a few seconds. Okay. It's fun reading text, but I can't see very well, so I have to run forward. But I can see now when stuff is happening, so I'm going to try and do better. Okay, opening up, hip width, shoulder width apart. All right, settling into the space. We're going to go over the mechanics first, and then we're going to go over the breathing. So our arms are going to sweep out to the sides, gathering in front of the torso about the level of the breastbone. And then we're going to guide the hands down to the lower dantian. The palms are going to remain up. And then they're going to come up to the level of the breastbone together before then facing the earth. Here, they're going to intertwine. And you're going to reach up above you, your gaze following the backs of the hands. If you feel pretty good with balance, go ahead and come up onto your toes. We're going to hang out here for just a minute, and then we're going to sweep the arms out to the sides, coming back down. Okay, sweeping the arms out to the sides, gathering in front of the breastbone, guiding the hands down to the lower dantian. The palms are facing up. Taking both hands, coming up to the breastbone, allowing the hands to face the earth, intertwining them. And then allowing the hands to reach up into the sky. And if you like, coming up onto your toes. Before then sweeping the arms out to the sides and back down. With the breath, we're simply going to inhale all the way to in front of the torso. Exhale. Inhale up to the breastbone. Exhale to the earth. Inhale all the way up. And when we get to the very top, we're going to exhale while staying up on our toes if we've chosen to do so. Inhale once again. And then exhale as we sweep the arms back down to the earth. So we're inhaling, gathering the energy in front of the breastbone, exhaling, coming down to the lower dantian, inhaling once again up to the breastbone, exhaling, inhaling all the way up, exhaling, in and out. Inhaling, exhaling, in and out. Inhaling, and exhaling, in and out. Okay, You can start moving with your own breath, meaning you might want to speed up or slow down, going at whatever pace works well for you. You want the breath to inform the movement and the movement to work with the breath. When you come up, when you're in extension, you may notice that your ribs can really expand with this inhale and exhale. It is a lung, large intestine exercise. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. 2 more times at your own pace. Trying to relax into the movement. Trying to relax within the breath. One more time. Once you've come back to the earth, go ahead and close by bringing that left foot back to the right. We're going to continue on with one more exercise from the Golden Eight. It's the Between Heaven and Earth exercise. It's for the spleen and stomach system. So diet can help out, nutrition can help out with immunity as well. And this will help strengthen your digestion. Opening up still the same way, feet are parallel and about hip width, shoulder width apart. Very similar to the exercise that we just did. The arms are sweeping out to the sides, gathering in front of the torso, and then coming down. Now I'm going to try to mirror you. So we're bringing both hands up together to the torso again. This time, the left hand is going to continue up, whereas the right hand is going to go down. The right fingertips are facing forward. The left fingertips are facing across. The gaze is going to follow the left hand as we once again, if we choose to, come up on our toes, but we're not going to hang out here. We're going to reposition the hand and then slide it down the midline as the right hand comes to meet at the torso. Here we're going to hold for just a moment as we reposition the fingers in this triangle and then sweep them down the front of the body, not touching, and then allowing the chi to release. So we're gathering, bringing both hands, palms up, down to the lower dantian. And then from here, we're going to do the right side now. So both hands come up to the torso, to the breastbone. And this time, the right fingertips are pushing across. The left fingertips are reaching forward. Coming up onto our toes if we wish. You don't have to. Repositioning the hands and then letting them slide along that midline to meet at the breastbone. Fingertips are pointing down and then sweeping down and out. With the breath, we're inhaling, exhaling. Uh-oh. I think the ear pods just died. Can you hear me if I talk like this? Can you all hear me? Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're here. Let's start again. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling up to the breastbone, and then we're going to continue inhaling. All the way up, repositioning the hands, and then exhaling as we slide to gather in front of the breastbone. Inhaling, fingertips pointing down, exhaling down and out. Good. Inhaling, exhaling, in, all the way up. Exhaling back to the breastbone. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. In and out. Inhaling all the way to extension. Exhaling, bringing the sky energy, heaven energy, and the earth energy together. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling all the way up, connecting with the heavens and the earth. And then exhaling as we bring that energy together. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, we're going to do 2 on each side, still alternating.
once you've completed your two between heaven and earth, go ahead and close by bringing that left foot back to the right. Okay, so now we're going to close. We want to bring both feet together. This helps retain all that wonderful energy that we've been working on cultivating. Still breathing through the nose and still having the tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. It's wherever it's most comfortable for you. I like to place my tongue right behind the upper teeth, connecting to the roof of the mouth, but it's wherever it's most comfortable for you. We're going to bring our palms together, rubbing them. We're transferring some of this chi to the palms. And then traditionally, men place their left hand first on the lower dantian, right hand on top. Women traditionally, it's right and then left. It's completely up to you. I'm not going to mirror you now. We're going to start gathering all that chi into the lower dantian. So we're going to draw circles with the palms, traveling up the right and down the left, smaller circles into bigger circles. Remember, I'm not mirroring you now. Then once you've done 9 circles, you're going to travel in the opposite direction, up the left and down the right. Those larger circles of the abdomen becoming smaller and smaller. And then once you've completed your 9 circles, you're going to rest the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eyes. And as you inhale through the nose, you're going to gather all the chi into that lower dantian, guiding the breath in the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. And as you exhale, you're allowing this energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling through the nose, guiding that breath in the chi, the lower dantian. Allowing it to fill up with all that energy that you've been cultivating over the past 20, 25 minutes or so. And as you exhale, you're allowing the body and mind to rest. Two more breaths at your own pace. Allowing the mind to settle, allowing the body to settle, and gathering that chi. Thank you so very, very, very much for hanging out with us for our first class, and thank you for putting up with the technical difficulties.